I don't need any of the studio equipment. I don't need you teaching me. I don't need any of your syllabus. I don't need your homework. I don't need your GPA. I don't need to be paying $40,000 a year to learn from a failure.
I ain't been broke in a minute. I hate this bitch, he offended. I'm at your bitch, he offended. Then let me finish.
There was a couple times that I remember. Of course, I had it around your age and even younger. But I remember the specific one, two specific moments in college. I was in film school that made me realize that I need to get out of here. The first one was it was the first day of television studio class. We're learning like 70s news technology, like basically how to run a news program in the 1970s, because college, like they don't update for the modern medium. Modern media moves so fast, there's no point in getting a degree for it. But they were still teaching like the switcher, like how to press go live screen 2, and like how to do the Chiron, which is like 70s technology, where basically you see my name right here, Sneako. That's like, here's how you generate the graphics for like the new, like it was basically teaching you how to run a CNN program in the 70s. And it was my first day of class there. I'm there because I want to learn how to do storytelling, but you have to do this. You need to go fill the quote or whatever. And this professor, still remember his name. I don't know if I should go, and I'm not going to say his name, but we all had to raise our hands and like go around. We're doing like the icebreakers and we're saying what we do. And I'm like, I'm Sneako, and you know, I'm a YouTuber. I want to make YouTube videos. And he's like, oh, this media, you know, it's not going to work. This is just, there's no money in it. You're not going to be, everybody wants to do it. This is the reliable way. You should learn how to go and be a production assistant and be a camera operator and stand there behind it. Okay, turn to there's people getting degrees just to do this, and no disrespect to those people, but that's not what I want to make stories. Like, I'm in this media so I can go and like make art, not just turn it on the interview or turn it here. Like, that's your day, is turning a camera. And he told the whole class, don't do what Sneako's doing. Stay in school. This is not the way to make money. He shouted, like everybody else is around there talking about their summer job, talking about like what they want to do, about how they want to be a writer for a show. And I'm telling him that I want to make YouTube videos and that this is a cool medium. And he's like, no. He just blatantly said, no, don't do it. And I know that someone's going to say this to people. I still remember like so many people in that class. They're going to see it. They will vouch for me. They remember that specific moment. I'm like, man, I'm doing pretty well. Like, I had 27,000 subscribers at the time. I was kind of stagnant, but he basically said, don't do this. Follow the traditional path. And I'm like, right now, I have the choice. Should I listen to this guy who didn't succeed because he's teaching? Right? Like, you didn't make it. You started wanting to make a story. You failed. So now you teach it. So now you got a job that you can rely on. So why would I listen to you instead of follow my ambition? And this is why I wanted to do this interview with you, Tyson. I heard the ambition in your voice, and it's rare. Hold on to it. Don't let somebody kill your dream. And I know this is like common advice, but that's extremely important. That was a moment where I pretty much had the decision. That was like a red pill, blue pill moment. It was like blue pill Morpheus showed up and said, take the camera operator job or follow your dream and be independent, do what you want to do. And I was sitting in this class like, is this really what I want to do? And I think in that moment I decided, like, this is not the way. And I ended up dropping out. And I still remember this guy. And I wish I could talk to him and tell him you were wrong. Mm-hmm. What was your moment? What's a specific moment where you can remember? It's not even that long ago. Like, where you're sitting down in class and you had that realization, like, this is not for me.
Probably in grade 9, I took a business course, and I can't even remember what we were learning. I think. Okay, so I take this business course, and I think it's gonna like actually be like somewhat useful for running a business. And on the first day, we're like designing a logo of like a cereal box, and like that's not even that bad, but I can't even remember. We're doing like a bunch of weird stuff that had nothing to do with business. And you know, I don't want to be mean to my teacher because I still go to the school, so I'm not gonna name drop or anything. But you could just tell that this teacher who's supposed to be teaching business had no idea about business. And he's just sitting there, like, slouched back in his chair, just watching everybody, and everybody's just typing away, doing this thing. And I don't want to come off as, like, an asshole or anything, but a lot of the business teachers have absolutely no idea how to run a business. And I guess that was kind of my moment where I'm like, what am I sitting here for? And I don't want to sound like cocky or arrogant. I know some people are going to think I am for saying this, but I mean, it's just the truth. A lot of the
It's the truth.
teachers don't know, aren't actually, because like you said, like if he was actually successful, he wouldn't be here in the school teaching. He'd be actually running his own business, you know?
It is dated. The stuff that they teach in school, they have to go. It has to be verified for the curriculum. Someone in the chat, Brainiac from the Creativity Kit said, "I went to a business school and learning about marketing from the '90s because by the time it's like it's verified by the teachers and it becomes part of the curriculum and they make a syllabus and they make it part of the program, there's already so many new businesses out there that they're running successfully while you're teaching this outdated material." And the bottom line is, like, if they were successful, they would be doing it. They wouldn't be teaching. That's the part that hurts. But